Hi there. I hope you're enjoying this nice cool weather, nice little treat for us. This week, we are starting to look at first language acquisition. So this is about children who are learning, acquiring their first language, starting at birth up until 5, 6 years old in some cases. So we've got 3 assignments this week. The first one is a timeline that you're going to create, and then an assignment where you're going to summarize and respond to something called Motherese. And then finally, the discussion is on distracted parenting in first language acquisition. So the first assignment is you're going to create a timeline. And I do have some resources for you. So there's a document here that talks about some of the different stages. There is a chart here that talks about the stages, and then a pretty short video. So what I'd like you to do is to consider these 5 stages. So those are the stages that you're going to work with. And then you're going to create some kind of graphic timeline. So it could be something, real creative that you come up with, like a design or, something. Use your imagination. Or if you don't want to do that, you can just simply make a bulleted list. But make sure that you are including all 5 of the stages. And then you're going to tell me which parts of language the neurotypical children would be doing at this particular stage. So you're going to give a description of the stage, and then you're also going to give the approximate age range. Okay. Now, this, for example, this first one, this is the stage that begins at birth. So it's not going to have all the features of human language. For example, newborn babies do not have syntax, for example. So you're not going to include that. But when you get to the later stages, then that is going to include phonology, morphology, syntax, and semantics. So make sure that you're including all of those in the stages where they apply. Okay, and then the second assignment is something called Motherese. This is very important when we're talking about first language acquisition. So this is not talking about what the children or the babies say. This is describing how the parents or caregivers or adults, or even in some cases older children, how they talk to communicate with very young children who are acquiring their first language. So I've got some different resources for you to check out, and then answer the questions. And when you're answering the questions, you do not have to copy and paste the question, but please number them so I can see what your answer is for number 1, for number 2, and then number 3. Okay. And then for the discussion for this week, this is about distracted parenting and really some of the consequences of not interacting with a young baby, young child. So I've got an article here, and what you're going to do is to just answer the prompt for your original post. And then on the replies, the best thing to do is to pick out one sentence, one thing that the person posted, and then just respond to that. Expand it, ask questions about it, give more information about it. This is probably something that many of you have experience with. So please draw on that. And yeah, I am looking forward to what you come up with, and getting in there in the discussion and seeing what you have to say. that takes us to the end of the week. So please let me know if you have any questions or if anything comes up. All right. Bye-bye.